Wow, good morning. It's Ros here, as Boundy Psychic Medium. I keep forgetting, well, do we pick up different personalities for different types of things that we do? Look, in some ways, I suppose we do, but it's just the roles we play. It's because, well, it's just what I'm doing right now at the moment, isn't it? I'm just accessing and tuning into those intuitive senses, the psychic abilities. All of us have them, don't forget, we do. And we're here to actually gain some guidance from part of the tools, which is the cards. Good morning, Rena. Happy Saturday it is. And it's a bit cooler than yesterday. Well, at the moment, I have already gone around and done a bit of watering, and I've put my hair up because it was just such a hot night. I just really needed to have it up after my shower this morning, so I've already done that. We're here for the cards, so I'll switch it around to that. And here we go. So tap into that spirit connection. Here I've got a different set this morning. I'm actually using the Bluebird Lenormand deck. That's what these ones are. And I have actually brought out just one as the focus card from this, the numbers work numerology cards, just to have that slightly different emphasis or focus from that. Now these are, I'll just put that up there a bit closer because it's a Barbara, now it's not going to focus, a Barbara Allison who actually created them, and the artwork Lisa Pittman. They are I like it, the stylized way that these cards are. I've got the whole deck sitting there, that's just the one on top of. I shuffled them and flipped it. So that's the emphasis. Good rising to you too, Lily. Wonderful to see you here. Now, so what we have as the focus is, as far as that central energy go, just to bring a bit more of that focused on, and this is what it's focused on, is the practicality, and it is showing the need to be hardworking and practical, whether the issue's material, emotional or spiritual. So it's in whatever aspect of how you're feeling and working through your day. It is needing to have that effort and practical aspect to it as well. So that's what that's giving us for these four cards that we're looking at. Now I will pick them up individually and bring to the camera because it is so far away. And these are the words. I know we've had issues with this before as far as the focus goes, but the gardens and tree, to a party you'll go. New friends will arrive and romance may flow. Love's to be enjoyed with nature all around. In this verdant setting, beauty and peace abound. And verdant being green. So that's the actual picture. It's a very lovely formal style of garden with the fountain and pathways, and it almost looks like it could be a labyrinth. So that one is almost, it is sort of suggesting that bit more, especially with the practicality and getting things done, that we're needing to actually spend time outside in our gardens today, or somewhere that there is that green, to give the focus of Mother Nature and the energy around us in that respect. It's also indicating there could be some partying today. Maybe you are taking part in a Christmas breakup or something like that for your work, those types of things. So it is bringing out that reminder that life is to be enjoyed, and we are taking part in a fuller sense of what is around us in our space, doesn't it? So that's a lovely card to have. And then we've got the stork here at the top. Now these are the more above, I see what seems to be, above an horizon being the more practical, the conscious side, and what's below as being the subconscious or undercurrent. So here we've got the stork in that more conscious and what is evident. And this time it's not. There we go. Stalking flight promises delight. A stalk in range signals change. So progress heals pain drawn from the past. Embrace kindness and your friendships will last. So this is about the relationship side of what the people who we're going to be interacting with through today. And we've got the Queen of Hearts there as far as the normal playing deck connection goes. So it really is that nurturing of self and interacting with others around and about us in that wonderful way of, taking notice of what the symbols and signals are around and about us, so that we are progressing and picking up on what is our messages from being present in our day. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from the stalk this morning. So take notice. See that one there? And it's just going to focus there. Embrace kindness and new friendships will last. It really is that interaction with other people. Good morning, Tracy. I can see that you've just popped in. So lovely to have you here. Nice little avatar there. One of those Christmas wreathy things. Right, so with that being these two that are above our horizon, so to speak, that being the from, I suppose I'm speaking a bit in arty terms, because horizon is where you put the main focal point of what you're painting. That's the horizon, and then everything's above or below. Anyway. Some of the stuff that I've learnt over time, I might be incorrect. But anyway, it is being in that public arena and seeing what, the relationships and the how we can continue on with strengthening our friendships and the rest. We're going to be out and partying and doing that potentially, or out in public, or just in the park and the rest, enjoying our own connection with what nature is. Now, with the mice, good morning, Molly. I just noticed, Molly, you've popped in as well. Good morning. And Kylie, good morning. Lovely to have you both here in the comments. Now here, just in that subconscious level, and this is where we have mice hiding themselves at times because they want to get as much as they can before they're found out. The robber mice take your treasure. Inside the house they steal with pleasure. Hope's not forgone when this card is near. Once the mice are gone, you regain what is dear. So it sort of is, this card and the verse that goes with it is suggesting, yes, mice are little thieves, and they just sneak in, grab, and out again. So, I mean, it is a bit that way, but they're only doing what they need to, because what other way can they? They're little creatures. They've got lots of predators, and they need to be in a hurry to do that. So in some respects, in our own subconscious level, we are hurrying in and around and wanting to take advantage of some of those, what is the resources that we can feed on or use, and the rest in a way that, we don't want to be seen doing it, because it's just in case we're caught out because of that predatorial or things like that. Just don't be manipulative with it, where you are deceiving. I think really, as far as mice goes, they're not being anything but what they are. They are mice and taking advantage. So what's the word for it? Transparency. If you're seeing, you hurry off, don't you? Just because, feel into the energy of that one for you. Oh, good morning, Sue. Beautiful photo there. I've got one of my two girls that looks very similar. Probably the same era. Good morning, Caitlin. Lovely to have you here. Wonderful news about the job, isn't it? And Sarah, good morning to you. On a beautiful Saturday morning, isn't it? And you're in the left here walking with you and JC. Oh, you've got the headset duvers on. So, well, I suppose Keza puts me in her pocket, so fair enough. And here we go with the fourth card. I've only got the four that I'm reading, beside that focus point that we've got with the practicality in that four. In the centre. Now we've got the lady here, so this charming woman with flowers in hand. As with a gentleman, her cards will command. The fortunes revealed once the cards have been placed unveil the fate that destiny traced. So it's really just suggesting that what as reading the cards, that it's the charm of a woman and that feminine energy that's part of the basis for the reading today, which it is. So we're going to be tapping into the more feminine part of our energies today. And as you can see, with this one being the Queen of Hearts as part of the Stork card, that connection with the playing card, the ordinary playing card, sorry, I nearly lost my thingies, my glasses. It is that, what we're bringing into the day, what we're going to moving into the day with is that more feminine energy. So do tap into that, because it is a little more nurturing. Be kind on yourself as you're trying to resource and source what you're needing to do. Sometimes it can be a bit of a scatter and hunt in the darkness to find what we're needing. So I'm actually feeling, though, because this is the practicality cards, just do it with an assurance that, you're on the right track. You are doing it rightly, correctly. Gee, funny word, isn't it? Rightly. Is it a word? Anyway. But really above what we're showing out to the public. This is more what's our inner, and this is more what is our outer and public arena too. So we are getting those signs and symbols to create that is going to be the more lasting friendship, relationship, connection type thing, and really enjoying that process because of the possibility of partying and getting together with other people in this respect, with that garden being there and the verse that we read on that card. So, good morning, Joanne. Beautiful day in Port Broughton today. Oh, that's wonderful. When I rang Tony last night, or he rang me, not sure, because he's at Fisherman's Bay at his shack. It was pretty hot yesterday. You had it fairly warm. So I'm glad I'm not actually there when it's that hot. He has got a wonderful air conditioner, a good air conditioner, but wow. Whoops, there you go. Caitlin. So Caitlin, you're saying, sorry in advance to everyone if my phone does things I don't know. No, it's not. You can't lock my phone listening to you. Yeah, it's almost like that pocket phone call type factor, isn't it, sometimes? It's lovely to have each and every one of you here, though. So what I am getting from these cards is it is getting out and about, and, well, especially this time of year, it just tends to be what we do because we have invitations to this and that because it's leading up to, it's only a week to Christmas, isn't it? 7 days? Yes, it's Saturday next week is Christmas Day, isn't it? Not Sunday. So it is only the 7 days. So we are out and about and getting together with friends and people we know, with our workspaces and places. And, you know, it is fun. Interact with that knowingness of being connected as that, you know, we are individuals, but we're the whole of what humanity is, and bringing in that feminine energy with the cards today as well. So have that beautiful enjoyment of what life is, even if sometimes what's happening around you can be that S.T type stuff. It's just spending those moments where you really can appreciate how interconnected we are, how much fun life can be and has been and is still. It's all of those possibilities. And when you start to look at what time is, how interesting that can be when you understand quantums and etc. Anyway, I'm not going to go there. We're here for the cards, so I'll just do a quick flick back to the cards, have one final look at them. We've got the garden and the stalk above, and we've got the mice and the lady or the woman below. But with all of it, it's running into that practicality and putting things into place in a real sense of living it in the present moment and day by day. So thank you for being here. If you do still, I'm not stopping work. I'll still be doing things online. So you can still book in for personalised readings and whatnot for either of those, or, excuse me, or my calendar. I've got a frog in the throat again. I'm just going to put my Calendly now in the comments again. Oh, goodness. Excuse me, I'm just going to have to do this. Right. And from that, wish you a really good day. Keep being the best you that you can be. And namaste until tomorrow. Bye for now.